getting a new battery.
I noticed that. Either we're early or we're late, one of the two.
That on budget?
Nope, no battery. Susan?
That's the only clock we got in there.
Michelle, is Susan going to be here? You know?
They're hour and a half. We can go home.
She said she was, but we only need 5, so.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're okay then. Okay, let's do it. Roll call.
Allen,
Here.
Barrington, Dosher, McCardle,
Here.
Olson, Rice,
Here.
Smith,
Here.
Charts.
Okay, we're here to consider action on resolution number R2017-74, land transfer, which is tract A2 Westwood.
Well, I'll try to give a little bit of background here just to explain things a little bit. Can we start with the one above that? This one. It's the same document. So this kind of originated back in about 2013, I believe it was, the development area up at Ullman and 23rd. The city had a drainage pond up in the northwest corner of that lot, and the way that the streets were laid out is it kind of trailed back towards the east. That would be Commerce Street. So that was the original plan, and then around that 2013 time, the street plan kind of changed in that area. So Commerce Street got changed to Pheasant Street, and then that came straight north-south and connected to 19th. And that means that that triangular piece that was going to go off towards the east was left behind. And similarly to the land swap that we did, I forget if it was earlier this year or last year, the records kind of indicate that the plan was for the city to deed its interest in that portion over to the developer, but that never actually took place back at the time. So now we're coming in now trying to clean up the record. There has been some development over that tract A2 now. I think that there's some townhomes and maybe an apartment complex. One of those was transferred a while back, but this issue wasn't found at that time. But in trying to sell off one of the homes this time, the title company spotted the problem, and here we are. Pursuant to statute, one of the things that the city has to do is have the property appraised either by a licensed appraiser or by a board to determine the value of the lot. And we did put together a board of 3 people, and they were able to give their estimates as to the value. We had them try to come up with a couple of different values for it. Their estimate for the value as improved was approximately $52,000. Their value for the unimproved would have been about $36,000. Irregardless of that, I think this is a situation where the numbers don't really tell the story. You know, it's something that was anticipated to happen back at that time. It just never did. So I think it's a little bit problematic if the city were to come in now and say that we need the full full and true value of what this land would be worth now when it was supposed to be transferred back then. And then on top of that, the city did receive some land back from the developer to put in part of West 19th Avenue. So I think that gives a brief overview of the situation. I don't know if the council has questions about it or would like to hear from Chuck or Don, but they're both here if anybody's got questions for them.
Does this represent the area where what we're calling 20th now is currently situated, or does that curve continue on, Chuck?
The 19th was a mistake to use that number for a street. It more correctly would have been called 20th all along.
Well, we moved that about a year or so ago, right?
Yep.
We moved
And
it slightly,
if you go down to the next picture,
but it is in fact called 20th today, and
Yeah.
it should have never been called 19th.
you can see,
I guess my question goes back to, does the curve keep going? Do we have we
do this again?
abandoned that, all of it, or
No. That's the only piece.
No, it's just A2.
just that piece? All right.
you can see on that third document where the former 19th would have gone through there by those dotted lines. And that was the transfer that we did within the last year or so.
I've been paying taxes on A2, so I thought, in fact, I owned it a couple years ago. And so we didn't do any cleanup a year and a half ago when we did that other land swap because I thought it was a done deal. But we do, in fact, call it 20th. It is in place. We did the land swap around 20th. But A2 was mishandled 4.5 years ago. And like I say, I've been paying taxes on it for a couple years.
Okay, I'll move to approve Resolution 2017-74.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Motion to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Adjourned.